camp week 7. The finish line is in sight. Exciting stuff. This is going to be the hardest week of my life. Confirmed. I've seen a timetable and I am shitting myself for how hard it's going to be. So today was the easiest day of the week. And you know how normally I go to the gym and I either do deadlift on like a pull day or I do squats on a push day. Well, coach has said you need to merge them both into one session. So deadlifts and squats and dumbbell incline press and lat pull down, all like merging 2 sessions, and then an hour's cardio. What am I not 60 frames per second? What's going on here? Anyway, and then an hour's cardio, but rather than just an hour on bike, which I quite enjoyed, it was like therapy, remember me saying. No, he says we're mixing it up. So I did 20-minute incline walk, maximum incline on treadmill, that burned my calves. 20 minutes on the assault bike, which just killed me, and then 20 minutes on the rower, which just killed my forearms. So today was the easiest day, and that was today. If I can, I'm gonna try and put photos on. I've took screenshots of it all, so like I've got accountability at least. I'm gonna try and put them in the video. If you don't see them in the video, I've obviously not worked it out. I'm gonna try and do that. And then tomorrow, Wednesday and Thursday, sparring at my gym, at the home gym, and then on Friday again sparring at that gym in Mansfield, and then Saturday sparring again in the no, we've got hill sprints in the morning. Fucking hellfire. It's gonna be a proper fucking test this week. But you will be pleased to know, everyone watching this video, if you followed so far, you will be pleased to know, slept like a fucking baby Saturday night. 8 hours 20. What the fuck? 8 hours is like unheard of for me. And then last night I had 7 hours 15 or something like that. So basically I'm back in business. This is what happens. I'm up and down with sleep. I'll have like 3 nights where I've just got no sleep and I'm like, and then I'll just replenish it all. And I'm like, but then I'll not sleep tonight or something like that. I will sleep tonight after that fucking session. Anyway, I'm buzzed. I've got a chili waiting for me when I get in. Nice warm shower and then try and fucking wind down, I suppose. I'm starving. Been at gym for like 2.5 hours. Fucking shattered. Anyway, it's been nice knowing you. See you in the next one. Peace. Yes. Fucking yes. Look at the fucking state of me. Nose just pops every session now. It's just what happens. Best sparring session yet. Literally best sparring session yet. I had my coach in my ear so basically we did like 2 rounds with the same person and then moved round, so we ended up doing with the same person twice. And on my 3rd and 4th round, so with my second person, I had my coach basically stood next to me, telling me what I should be doing, like upstairs, downstairs, stay tight, compact. And after I came away, I felt good. I felt good after them 2 rounds, and he said they're the best 2 rounds you've ever had in this gym. And I was like, thank you. Like, shit's fucking working. Like, I'll be honest, I've been getting in my head I said this past week or 2, getting in my head about it. I'm like, this is a big fucking stage. It's a fight in front of all my friends and family. I've like cobbed the fucking kitchen sink at it. I've been sober all year, apart from 3 occasions. Other than, like, I literally drank 3 times this year. I've stayed sober because I want to win this fucking fight. Like, a lot rides on this fucking fight. And I've not felt that confident because there is only so much training you can get in 7-8 months of training. And obviously I'm against lads that have been doing it 3, 4, 19 years. So I'm never coming away from sparring sessions thinking, yeah, fucking had him all over, this fight's going to be easy. Not once. Every single round I come away thinking, fuck me. Like, my head's fucking banging. I'm putting milk in cupboards and shit. Do you know what I mean? But I'm learning. It's the weird thing. I'm coming away not feeling so good, but I'm learning. Anyway, today, people actually picked up on me improving. I got told that, you know, in my last couple of rounds, the lads gave me some words of wisdom. He said, look, I think you're going to be all right. He said, just don't get stressed, don't get angry, otherwise you'll be throwing punches you don't want to throw. I think you'll do all right. And then the pro said to me at the end, Cole, he said, I think you'll be all right in your fight because no novice is going to see them overhands coming. And like, when I roll, I come up with a left hook or I come up with a right cross. He says, no novice is going to see that coming. So he says, I think you think you'll be all right in my fight. He says, just stay calm, composed. My coach said I was calm and composed. It's like, today was the first time I've properly been complimented. which is weird. I know I'm coming on leaps and bounds myself. I know I am. But it's quite hard to see when you're not winning any sparring rounds, if that makes sense. Like, imagine getting good at football, but you're never scoring. Do you know what I mean? But I am getting a lot better. I'm getting better and better week in, week out. Everything's steamed up here. I'm going to have to open the windows. Apologies for the audio quality dropping now. But, yeah. Nose keeps popping, but it is what it fucking is. It's gonna bleed it first round. I just need to get used to it. Just bleeding. Doesn't matter, does it? Doesn't hurt. It literally doesn't hurt in the slightest. It just pops and it bleeds. I can feel it running down my fucking chin while I'm fighting. A little bit annoying, but it is what it is. It's fighting. Everyone's nose bleeds. And then tomorrow I've got boxing fitness. And then sparring again Thursday. And then sparring at that Mansfield gym on Friday, where I'm going to try and... Fucking can't even hear me say anything. Never mind the video. Then on sparring on Friday, I'm going to try and implement that, what I've been doing today, like staying tight, compact, elbows in and out of range, upstairs, downstairs, coming up, left hook, and then like planting them overhands, but like planting them, like making them think I'm doing a body, whack. Do you know what I mean? Like, I think that's going to win me the fucking fight, because then once when I come over with that as well, I'm already down there, and I can come back up with a massive left hook, and no novice is going to see that coming. So... But that's the thing, I'm either going to be against another novice, which would be great, because he's going to want it as much as me, he's going to be scared as much as me. I'd much rather be against a novice, but if they can't get a novice, and I mean the fight is fucking, what, 10 days away? Then I'm going to get put against a journeyman who he's just paid probably 250 quid to be there, and he's probably got 40 fights under his belt. So I'm probably more like boxing smart, just try and probably look for openings to try and score some points. I imagine I'm a complete beginner. This is not like my game plan. I'm going to have to speak to my coach, but a bit of a longer on this. But I feel like I'm buzzed. I might not seem it, but I'm fucking buzzed. I think I had a really good session. I enjoyed it, and it's fucking... I am coming on, and to be told by the pro at the end and another lad that, you know, we think you'll be all right in that fight. I think we'll do all right. It's a nice thing to hear when you need a bit of credit. Do you know what I mean? Credit where it's due and all that. So, yeah. Gonna refuel, get a shower, clean my face up, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Oh my God, I could cry happy tears. I could cry happy tears. So I've been sparring today, but it's not even about the sparring. Did my sparring and then a quick promo video after, which I'm gonna get up. I'm going to get the video up before this goes live, obviously, because I've only just done it, and I'll get it sent to me tonight, whereas this will take a few days to edit and stuff. But remember when I said a couple of weeks ago, coach just stood and bollocked me, and I'm really pissed off? Well, that was him testing me. He's just said, honestly, if I could have recorded what he's just told me for about 20 minutes, just like poured his heart out to me for 20 minutes straight. Like, he said 3 weeks ago, mate, you weren't fighting. When I bollocked you, you weren't fighting. He says that was a test. From then on to now, I wanted to see how you come back from that, because it's a fighting sport. It's a tough love, and I bollocked you, and I wanted to see how you come back from it. And he says, ever since then, you've come on in mentality. You can take a punch. You're way better. You're way more composed. You go against other novices, and you don't look like the novice anymore, which just tells you how much you've come on leaps and bounds. He says 3 weeks ago, you weren't fighting. But he says now he can actually put his trust in that I'm going to win that fight. He says something's clicked, and it's ever since he bollocked me. And I think he's bang right. I think something did click. And I tell you what clicked. It pissed me off. It fucking pissed me off. But that is just what everything about this channel is all about. And it's nice to hear, because I think I might have mentioned in my clip yesterday, you'll have to forgive me when I do repeat myself, because my brain cells are being bashed about. I don't know what I'm saying in each video. But when I'm going against better lads, I don't necessarily know when I've done the right thing. So I might do the right thing where I dip, come up with a left hook like I've been told. But the lads that have been doing it years are still catching that. So I'm not necessarily getting rewarded with what I'm doing that's right, that would work against a novice, and not them. So where am I going with this? So yeah, I've not got like many compliments, if that makes sense. So I've kind of had to dig it in myself to say, no, you are coming on leaps and bounds. It's just you're against people that are better than you. That's okay. But today, my coach has literally just poured his heart out to me, basically just said, like, it was all since that bollocking. It was like a fork in the road moment. You weren't fighting up at that point. He says he wears big shoulders. He says, I will literally pull you out of that fight. You didn't have it in you. I didn't think you had it in you, kind of thing. And that was basically him testing me, and I passed the test. He says, you've come through, like, and you've come on leaps and bounds, and you're actually a fighter that I can trust to get into the ring, and, you know, I couldn't be happy for you. You've turned your life around, and all this sort of stuff. Like, it's nice to hear. It is really nice to hear. Because, like I said, that's what the Iron Male tribe is all built upon. It's that resilience. It's when you get a bollocking, and all you do is use that anger and use it as motivation to get better. You have a breakup. I had a crushing breakup fucking 7 months ago. That's when I got into boxing, 2 weeks before that breakup happened. And I just use that energy. It's unlimited fuel to propel yourself in the right direction or the wrong direction. That's the beauty of it. It's just as easy to up spiral as it is to down spiral. I chose to up spiral. I thought, I want to get back into boxing. I want to learn the fucking sport. And he said in one of my first ever PTs, he said, what are your goals with boxing? You know, what are you trying to get out of it? We've got a big fight on in May, at end of May, if you want to use that as your North Star. I went, yeah, yes. So I knocked drink on the head all 6 months, ever since New Year's Day. Now, I've drank 3 times, and I have reasons for each 3 times drinking, and I don't think it's particularly detrimental to my boxing fight in the end. However, I've proven that you can feel absolutely terrible. Your life could be falling apart. I was in a terrible headspace, particularly in February. Like, I've never been one to say I've got depression, but I had thoughts of like, okay, if this is what depression is, I can see why it's such a big problem. And I just thought, well, it's negative energy, but it's energy, and energy cannot be produced. It can only be transferred. So in that case, if you're really sad, if you've got a lot going on, everything's falling apart around you, and you're angry and you're sad, that's a load of energy. You can use that to propel yourself forward. And that's why I say heartbreak is the best thing a man can go through. But a lot of men get heartbroken and let their life absolutely fall apart. Well, I don't like that. That's not what I preach. I preach, get your heart broken and use it to up spiral. And I feel like that's what I've done, and I've just been rewarded for it. He says as well, like, it doesn't matter if you win or lose that fight. It's the icing on your cake if you win. And we know you're going to win, and we want you to win, and you want to win. But you're a winner just when that bell rings. That first bell rings for the fight to go on, you're already a winner. So, yeah, that were really... I wish I could have recorded that conversation, because it's quite a tough love with my coach, and I think that's how coaching is. You've got to have that in you to bollock people. So to finally just be complimented, it's like I've just been love bombed, mate. It's like I've just been love bombed. But he basically said, like, you've passed the test, you're ready for this fucking fight, and you're already a winner. So I've got this whole series to back it up, all my honest feelings and emotions straight after every sparring session, every boxing session, every gym session, every run. Like, whether anyone watches this or not, I've documented a full fight camp, my first ever fight camp, and it's as authentic as it fucking comes. So this has been a long one. So was the last one. Who the fuck cares? I'm here, and I'm here to fucking stay. Yeah. Tomorrow I've got sparring down in Mansfield, and then runs. So it might even be an even longer episode, this video. So fuck it. If anyone watches it, great. If they don't, fuck them. Peace. And just like that, week 7 of fight camp is a wrap. Yesterday I just had my sparring, and it was red hot. I'd been at work all day. I was a bit drained, to be honest, but I got some good rounds in. That's all that matters. It weren't enough to report to make a clip of. And then today I've woke up, gone to the local lake and done a slow run, and then fastest 1 mile possible, which I did in 6 minutes 32. The thing is, like I said, it's my legs what fucking hold me back, not my lungs. But 6 minutes 32 for a mile ain't too bad, whatever. And then we did 5 hill sprints, well, the hill runs, and then we did like a 100-metre sprint, but we went up a great steep hill after 5 of them as well. So put me through my paces, and I'm ready for fucking fight camp. This week coming up is going to be, sorry, I'm not ready for fight camp, I'm ready for the fight. But week 8 is going to be a bit of a back off. You taper off a bit, you go steady. You know, I feel like I've only got my PT booked in for boxing, and then a couple of cardio sessions. It's a bit of a chilled one, bit of a recovery week, and then all guns blazing Saturday night. and it's fucking here. 1 week, it's fucking flown round. I keep saying it, but it really has. So I'll see you in Fight Camp week 8. Thank you for watching. If you enjoy the series, enjoy the documentation, I'd appreciate a like. It helps me out. And subscribe if you want to stay, because I'm going to be documenting my life up until going to Australia in October. So yeah, peace.